time. Holy. There we go. My, oh my. What have we gotten into here for this beat? I gotta learn to keep throwing my fucking drumsticks away. That was a good beat. Try this again. Let's see. Can I remember it? Well, let's see. Something like that. Let's try that again with both sticks, okay? smoke. We'll be right back, people. All right.
What? 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 Next group of sticks. Sorry.
something like that. That was a good fucking beat, man. I tell you. Something like that. I tell you, when you're a drummer, you sit there and you do your basic beats. Like that. Right? Then you guys have, well, you know what? We gotta do something with the snare. So you start doing something, so every drummer does this. Just gonna play with the sticks, go with the flow, and listen to your feet, what you're doing. See, learn how to play the rim of the drum. Was the rim in the center with one stick going back and forth. You know, that's what it is, people. Don't forget, whenever playing drums, it's the bass drum that you have to, you know. I'm a self-taught drummer. I hang around people who play drums and kind of figured out and basically taught myself how to play drums by doing just simple, stupid beats, which are boring, which are right? So you're doing this beat, going like this. Then you add to it. And you think to yourself, how am I going to add to this? And then you right foot, right hand. Now what are you going to do? I couldn't grasp the concept of my left leg, my right leg doing something different from my arms and everything else, and it takes a while it takes lots of practice to get everything to working right the way you want it. And so basically, when I started off playing drums, I started doing this with the bass drum. I started going, which is a basic rock beat, right? And then you speed it up, and then you go. Now, once you got that leg going, you got two limbs over here, and of course you got your left leg. You figure out what your left leg's going to do. So you sit there, you're doing this, and then you take your right hand and you go. And you time it with your right leg, right? Then you take your left hand and you do one of these. Then you can tie your left hand, you need to do double stroke. Then you end up doing one of these. It's all about coordination and drumming. But when it comes to drumming, you got to figure out, okay, that you have four limbs. You got two legs, and you got two arms. So basically, you're getting your right leg to do the beat, which is your bass drum, to do that. Right? And then you get your right arm to go. Now your left arm is over here. Yeah. But that sounds a little bit boring. You're hitting a one, right? This kind of like. So you want to do. The more you practice and the more you do, you become a better drummer. Like I said, I found around a lot of my friends that I used to hang around with were all drummers. They would sit there and do this air drumming thing, I'm thinking to myself and I'm looking at them and says, "There's something wrong with you. Why are you air?" He goes, "Well, I'm practicing." "What do you mean practicing?" He says, "Well, all drummers do this in the air drum, and they kind of visualize their kit and boom, 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 boom." So I started researching this and I started understanding that, yeah, they are right, because when I'm driving or listening to music, my feet start going just out of impulse, and be surprised in how many drummers who can't read music who are very successful in big time bands. So, so basically, look at the beat that I'm doing. This is a traditional rock beat. Okay? Now you can quiet that down, or you can make it loud. Now you got 3 other limbs to worry about. So, and I'm used to playing a single bass drum. For me to play a double bass, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure this out. So I'm trying to get my two legs to communicate to each other. One goes up, one goes down, one goes up, one goes down. So let's see what happens. Okay, so now I've got both my legs going. Now, I still have 2 limbs left. I have my right, my left. So basically, when I'm drumming, both my legs and my arms gotta go, basically. You gotta try and get the movement separate. So I'm going like this, okay? Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, okay? Now I want to do a roll. Now playing double bass drum, it's not the easiest thing to do because I'm so used to planting my foot on the hi-hat and lifting my foot every once in a while up. But now, how I want to broaden my drumming skills is by having a double bass and leading my foot from the hi-hat to the bass drum, which is on my left foot, as you can see here. Okay. As you can see, so when you want to practice this, I suggest you practice it just exactly what I was doing. Go on. And then slowly speed it up. And try and figure it out. It's not the easiest thing to do. Playing a double bass. This is how far I've come by playing double bass, by trying to figure it out and figure things out. Nobody has taught me how to do this. I'm trying to do this all on my own. So I sit here and I go, okay, using my right leg, my right hand. my right leg is going because I'm over here. You know, and stuff like that. So it's like it's trial and error. Now the pedals that I use are Mapex pedals. These are speed pedals. They have a really fast return on them, and I really like them. Doesn't matter where you put your foot on these, they have a really fast return. So Mapex, they make some great bass pedals. The hi-hat that I have here is also Mapex. Excellent hi-hat, good response and everything. As for the drumming equipment, Mapex for bass pedals and hi-hat and everything, I think make really good stuff. And as far as my drums, well, this is the Elise strike kit. I did add my Roland electric V drum to this kit. I got a Roland drum here. I've got a Roland cymbal over here. Another Roland cymbal here. Another Roland drum here. So when I bought the kit, I got a problem with one of my Roland drums, and this is why I replaced everything. But as for the Elise drum kit for the strike kit, it feels like a real drum set. You know, it's got the mesh skins and everything to it. When you sit behind that, you feel like you're right behind the real drum kit instead of the acoustics. I used to be an acoustic drum player, so after doing the Roland drums, this is my first electric drum that I've ever bought, and I thought, these are the two skins I'm still playing on. These things are freaking old, so they still sound good. And as for the Elise, well, you know, you just can't beat that. Even though I should have bought a bigger kit, but I didn't because I wasn't sure about this company. I thought I'll try them out, and I wasn't sure if my existing electric drums was going to work on it until I plugged it in and tried it out. And I thought, bonus, and it works. It's friendly with other electronic components on electric drums, like for the rim, and you can set up your sensitivity and everything. If I was to recommend anybody to electric drum set, I would say go to Elise. I have not. I've only, like you said, I've only had the one problem with one drum. Other than that, the drum kit and everything, the rack that you get is phenomenal. It's in all the different little settings that you get in your computer module, like your drum module, is awesome. I've really got no complaints about this drum set at all. It really sounds good. The only thing is I have to get the audio and get all the other audio equipment in just so you guys can actually hear what the drum set exactly sounds like. And it really does sound like a real acoustic drum set. It's got a beautiful sound to it. I love it. You know, I play it all the time as much as I can. You know, So basically, as a self-taught drummer, I try to listen to other bands. I listen to Rush with Neil Peart. Neil Peart he is one of my drummers who I think is, in my opinion, who is the best. Next to John Bonham, next Led Zeppelin. I grew up in that area. Those two guys have really inspired me to get into my drumming, but I've gone to different music schools to try, and they want you to do this. Shit. I'm not here to learn that ding, 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 ding. I'm here. I want to learn how to play drums. You know, like Neil Peart, like John Bonham, or get close to it. I'm not going to be the next Neil Peart. I'm not going to be the next John Bonham. But, you know, by teaching myself how to do things, and by listening to how the drumming beats are in music, to play, which I, you know, pay close attention to. So, I do the best that I can. I'm not the world's best drummer. You know, I do what I can, but I love playing music. I love playing the drums. So I figure things out on my own and figure out my own beats. And some people like it. Some people say, the people who are criticizing never played an instrument in their life. So to those people who are couch potato instrument players, until you play an instrument, keep your mouth shut. All right, so I'm going to start off with something like this. I'm going to play 2 rings. Okay, I'm going to go back and forth like this. Okay. I'm not going to include the bass drum until when I feel the time is right. So this is how I teach myself how to play drums. So it's stuff like that you start off with, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You go. Right? And then you add your bass drum. Then you add your other arm. Stuff like that. But it takes a lot of practice. So, you know, I love playing drums. I play them off and on. Just something I love to do. Because I love the sound. And right now, all I'm doing is playing the rim of this drum and that drum. All I'm doing, that's one thing about electronic drums. You can play the rim without no problems, right? Then you add the bass drum into it. And once you do that, then you add the snare here. But now you also have this hand that go here, here, and all over the place while this one is doing your main thing. So we're going like this. Just like that. So your right arm is doing a lot of the work, going back and forth like this. Your left arm is hitting this cymbal, going over here, hitting that. So we'll do this again. I'll do it in slow motion so everybody can go. So basically I'm going. Now I'm going to take my left hand. You gotta figure out your patterns. That's all you gotta do with it. When you drum, figure out your patterns, practice them, memorize them, and then when you start drumming, I started out like this. Okay, here's how I started out. I took my right hand. Like that. I took my left hand. I went like that. Then I wanted to hit two other drums. I went like that. Right hand go, and then my left hand go. So let's do that again. Except we don't not throw our drumsticks away. But anyways. more smoke, and I think it's time to end the stream anyway. So, guess what? I'm getting tired. Hope everybody enjoyed themselves in the stream and stuff. We only have 3 people watching, so you know, it's time to say nighty night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Toyman's Bar&Grill. I think that's what we are we not? Yeah. Okay. We're on the Toyman's Bar&Grill. All right. Okay. Later, people. Thanks for tuning in. Much love to everybody, and thanks for supporting the channel. And Fishy is having some car problems. Please donate to Fishy's Help Me Fix My Car fund, please. I'm doing what I can over here. She's doing what she can over there. Please help us out. Until next time, everyone. Catch you all later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.